Okay, okay. What's your favorite color?
Wait, what's the color of your nipples? What's the color of your nipples? Light brown? Dark brown? What? What? Golden brown? Chestnut brown? Mahogany brown?
Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're coming here from part one, welcome back. In this video, we'll be talking about women sharing their dating experiences, why they're either taking a break from dating or kind of giving up altogether and focusing on other parts of their life. If you're interested in hearing more about people's dating experiences, keep watching for more.
You mean to tell me you saw me, liked me, wanted me, chased me, got me, and then you fumbled me? What?
I'm just getting on here for all the girlies who are in their 30s. I'm 33, turning 34 next month, and I'm just done dating. Like, excuse my language, but I'm done. Like, for a while there, I was on a kick for the younger guys because that was all that was hollering at me. Because I must say, I think I look pretty good for being 33. So I was like, okay, I'm done with the young ones. Like, they're too immature. Like, I'm looking for something more serious in life. They're not doing it for me. Cool, whatever. I reunite with an ex that I was with when I was 22, and this was like always the one who got away from me. Mind you, he is 3 years older than me, gonna be 37 in January. This man is emotionally unavailable. So they're too immature in their 20s, and then they're possibly still emotionally unavailable in their 30s. I understand why my mom is 60 years old and still single and just said forget it, because that's what it's about to be.
I don't care for dating. I think it's because I feel like it's just a lot of wasted time. I don't like small talk. I don't like having to go and get to know the person all over again and them having to get to know me. Kind of over that, just because it's like, for what? Why am I going to open up, or why am I going to share things with you about me that, yeah, they may be really superficial and not personal, but at the end of the day, I have repeated the same thing to so many people, and it's literally like a broken record, and I'm over it.
And where are they? So it's like, why did I waste my
Why
time
did I
opening
waste
up emotionally? I get it. I
And
get
for
what you're
what?
saying,
And I'm sorry, for
100%.
what? A free dinner? Bitch, I can buy my own dinner.
They definitely have a point. That's one of the most annoying things about having to date is just repeating yourself, being so repetitive. Like, you might as well come up with a PowerPoint presentation. And I actually think I heard about this. Actually, this girl on a dating app, she had like a QR code where you could scan it and it'll give you all of her information, my favorite color, like her pet's name, her favorite movie, all that extra nothingness, all that, empty conversation, so that you can just get all that out the way, because that's not even what's important. But you have to keep a fresh face for fresh people because you want to give them a fresh start because you don't know them. But it's no point of going through the cycle over and over and over and over. I get it.
It's March 5th, 2024, and I just looked at my calendar and it hit me that in less than 20 days, I will turn 57 years old. And I've recently started sharing more of my not so great dating experiences through my 50s. And some of you have had some not so great comments directed at me. Things like, why do you keep trying? You're too old. Let me give you my philosophy about why I keep myself in the dating game. I would rather go on 3,000 coffee dates for first dates than settle on the first person who comes along just so I can have somebody I can be with. I've also structured my life in a way that I may be alone, but I am never lonely. I have kids in their adult years now, and they're super fun to hang out with when they're available. I have a career that I have been building and working on since my teenage years that I am completely in love with, and it keeps me really, really busy. Plus I work out, plus I run, plus I hike, plus I absolutely love traveling. I go to concerts, I go to events, I attend fundraisers. Third reason is I believe in love, and I believe that the right person is out there for me. And so until I bump into him in the grocery store line or at Home Depot in the electrical section or wherever, dating app, through mutual friends, I'm just going to have fun. That's it. I'm going to have fun. So I'm going to stay in the dating game, despite what some of you say.
My desire to date, it's fading away. Because what I cannot understand is, how is it that there are so many people in this world that saying they want the same things? You know, we want to date, we want a relationship, we want to be committed, we want a family, all the things. How is it that we want all these things? How are we all just so cool, so trustworthy, and we want love and all the things, but none of us can get it right? The math ain't mathin', okay? And Auntie Jam has had it up to here. I've had it up to here, but what's your favorite color? Your favorite food? Do you cook? What do you do for fun? I don't care anymore. Okay, let me take that back. I'm not going to say I don't care. I'm going to say it's exhausting asking and answering these questions from different people every damn day. And I'm really talking about the dating app scene. Because if it were up to me, I would want to be approached in public. And that's another thing. Why can't y'all approach us in public? Like, why can't we just be somewhat of like normal people and just have regular conversation, link up in public, approach me at church, at the grocery store, at the bar, wherever. If you think I'm attractive, say something. And I get it. We're socially awkward in the world we live in. I'm sick of that. I'm tired. I'm just sick of it because y'all do that. Y'all say that. And then y'all get on these apps and y'all pop y'all shit like y'all really about something. And then when we get in person, then again, it's like talking to a tree stump. Like some of the finest men have no sense of like emotional intelligence, cannot even hold a conversation. Like something is wrong, y'all. Something is not adding up. There's no way that we all single. There's no way that we're all single and wanting the same thing. So at 37, it's almost like, do I need to accept my fate? Am I just going to be that rich auntie? Let me know right now. Am I going to be that rich auntie? Because I don't really know what else I can do. Like, I don't know. Do y'all agree? Like, I don't know what else I can do. And on top of that, I feel like I'm a decent catch. Like, I just feel like I have it kind of together. I'm not perfect. I ain't got the baddest body and all that, but my personality is dope. My personality is top tier. Like, I'm loyal. I'm trustworthy. I'm beautiful. I have a good job. I make my own money. I can hold a conversation. I know how to communicate. Yeah, I have flaws that I'm working on, but god dang. Like, what we doing wrong? We're doing something wrong. And if y'all know, let me know. Because I don't know if I need to work on it or just give up at this point. Because I'm just starting not to care.
Woo, okay. She really said something then, especially when she said everybody says they want the same thing. If we all just want to get along and have families and build wealth and be rich and generational, all this and that, then why are we not doing it? If everybody wants the same thing, it makes sense. However, she's thinking small. You got to think big. You got to think big. Everybody don't have morals. Everybody don't have ethics or character. Some people really do think this is a game and they really are taking advantage of people. A lot of these men do not want that. That's just what they say so that you can get all and nice and moist for them and it's an easier time for them. They don't mean that. Obviously, people, we have to go based off their behaviors. Stop believing that. Put in the comments how old you were when you realized that men were just saying whatever they had to say. Like, put in the comments how old you were when you realized it. I think I really, really realized that um like a year ago. A year ago. That's when I realized it. Let me know down in the comments. I forgot y'all don't know how old I am. Okay, I realized that they will say anything and go along with the flow at the age of 25.
You're going to expire before the age of 25. By the age of 35, literally no man's going to want you. Let's talk about
39, never married, and no kids, and everything that she says in that video is spot on. If you are over 35 and seeing this, you are not too late. I manifested my man at the ripe age of 38 years old, and I want you to know there's still good men out here for you too. I love you so much.
I don't know why I don't want to date anymore. I just don't feel like it.
Okay, no, but can we talk about this one? Because I know why I don't. Growing up, I always heard the phrase, you have to kiss a few frogs to finally find your prince/princess/they-cess. So I always viewed dating as like this romantic journey along finding the one for you. That is, until I entered these dating streets and realized, baby, Ain't no frogs out here. Y'all talking about frogs, but these is toads out here. Not just any kind of toads. These are toads with internalized phobias, isms, and a whole bunch of foolishness. These toads out here are lying, manipulating, gaslighting, and ghosting. And y'all are saying I have to kiss and go through all of them to hopefully meet one good person? And I'm not saying that that one good person isn't worth the search. But what I am saying is, does the search have to be so gruesome? Sometimes dating feels like a whole lot of losses and very little wins. And if dating had a higher success rate, even if it doesn't work out with that person, I'd be more open to doing it.
I went on a date last night and the guy said something so offensive that I got up and walked out in the middle of the date. I've actually never done that before. Like, I've never just fully stood up and left and said, leave me alone in the middle of the date. But there's a first time for everything. I still can't fully believe that this happened. So we went to go get drinks and appetizers. And this all happened at like minute 24. So we had drinks but no food. We'd like just started talking. I knew pretty early on in the date that I wasn't that into him, but I still try to keep an open mind if I go on a date and like within the first 10 minutes I'm like, this is probably not someone I would date. Because you never know. Sometimes people are just nervous and they take a second to open up. But generally speaking, I just was not feeling it. But we're just making conversation and we start talking about like what we like to do on the weekends. And he's like, oh, I like to go to church. And he says, you're Jewish, right? Because on my profile where we matched, it said that I'm Jewish because I am. But he said it really loudly and we were in public. He was like, oh, you're Jewish, right? And just generally with the culture of how things are right now, I don't tend to like scream that I'm Jewish in public places because people are insane. So I kind of made a joke and was like, I am, but I don't tend to like scream it in public places. Very lighthearted, just kind of poking fun at the fact that he had like said it quite loudly. He proceeded to spew the most anti-Semitic, offensive bullshit in my life. Like in this monologue, the phrase, I would be embarrassed to be a Jew came out of his mouth. So I don't really know where he got the audacity or why he went out with me if he hates Jewish people because he literally knew that I was Jewish, or if he just wanted an opportunity to say a bunch of anti-Semitic bullshit to a Jewish person. Not really sure what he was getting at there, but I got up and left because I have zero tolerance for that. So that was a first. As I was walking away, he was like, let me know if you want to play pickleball sometime. I was like, what part of me like literally leaving this date 27 minutes in makes you think that I want to play pickleball with you?
See, one of the most unfortunate things I've come to realize about dating is that people have their own agenda, regardless of what their relationship to you is, a sister, a friend, a coworker, a partner. They all have their own, agenda. And it doesn't have to be a negative thing, but when people have you emotionally tied to them in a romantic way, you are so soft for them to be able to, you break all your barriers down so they can just go straight to the jackpot of whatever they want. And if they don't have the right intentions, that puts you in a dangerous place. Obviously, that guy was racist toward Jewish people. And in order for him to say whatever he wanted to say, he lured her in on a romantic date where her guards were initially down. So that's another part about dating. It's really dangerous as well. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this video, this rant. Hopefully you feel better about your own situation. It's not just you if you're not enjoying yourself in the dating scene. Hopefully things get better. I suggest maybe taking a break, reevaluating some things, getting a new hobby, decentering men altogether. Let me know in the comments what you think about this video, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.